Hello everybody and welcome to my guide to how the guild I am in defeats Warmaster Galenir in the River of Souls. This is probably the easiest boss in River of Souls and a good starting point after the foci have been killed. The main part of this fight is making sure people are paying attention along with some accurate positioning. We use 2 tanks with a couple of healers dedicated to healing them. We also use a few raid healers as there is a fair bit of raid damage flying around. We tank the boss pretty much where he is standing, so he is facing the wall. The tank picks him up and everyone else goes and stands directly behind him in melee range except 2 ranged DPS. These players stand back away from the boss and make sure they are at least 20 yards apart. If you look on the minimap you can see their approximate positions. The main ability that everyone needs to watch out for is called Essence Transfer. There will be a screen emote saying who is affected by this. That player must immediately stop what they are doing and do nothing till the debuff fades, as any action they do will heal the boss, lessening the chances of you beating the enrage timer. His next ability is Discordant Contagion, which is cast on whoever is furthest away from the Warmaster. It will then spread to all nearby players. This is why we have 2 players standing back away from the raid and each other. Discordant Contagion should be cleansed as quickly as possible. The Warmaster will then start charging the people who stood away from him, so will bounce back and forth a few times. He will also randomly fear people for a few seconds throughout the fight. This should not cause much of a problem unless one of the people taking the charges gets feared, as this can cause them to run out of range of healing. This can result in them dying, as you will see near the end of the video, so a 3rd person should be ready to take their place. He will put a stacking debuff on the tank called Infecting Strike. We let it stack to between 6 and 8 stacks before swapping tanks, and then back again when they get to 6 to 8 stacks, and so on. The Warmaster will transform into a werewolf periodically throughout the fight. He will do more damage while he was a werewolf, debuff the raid and use his AoE abilities more often. Shortly after he changes, a Mote of Calm will spawn. This should be killed near the Warmaster to transform him back to normal. We mostly just use cleaves and the like to DPS it down next to the Warmaster. He will do several AoE abilities that just need to be healed up by the raid healers, but these should not present a problem. Although he seems to have several abilities, he is not that complicated a fight. The main thing people need to pay attention to is to stop when Essence Transfer is cast upon them. Other than that, people just need to do their roles properly and the boss should soon fall. Thank you for watching. I've been Zero Override and I wish you luck with this boss.